That's how I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over this doggone break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right. Y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail, y'all know who we gonna get into today. Y'all, we got Olivia, Wine Glass, and we have that Romika Meeks and is it Khadijah Holly Robinson situation happened a few months ago. I think it was back in September in Chicago, where basically two women share the same baby daddy, and the baby mother was dropping her son off at school, which is a couple of blocks or a block or so away from the father's house, and the other baby mama was at the father's house, either dropping off the baby, picking up the baby, one of the two, and the two women and the baby daddy get into some type of altercation, and the baby mama, one of the baby mothers, Romika, lost her life. The other one, Holly, is the one who took her life. And it's been that was a wild story, very sad, unfortunate story. Well, she went to court because she is pregnant. She's trying to get out, and she didn't get a bond. And obviously, family and supporters of Romika Meeks, the deceased, were in attendance. Then family and supporters of the defendant, Holly, was in attendance. The baby daddy, his name is Carlos, that these two ladies shared. They have the same baby daddy, obviously two different children, was there as well, and it was chaos. So we're gonna talk about that, y'all. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Hope everyone is feeling good and doing great. It's my time. Thanks for finally catching the live, sis. Again, welcome to the break room. Merry Christmas Eve, Renee. Mommy clocked in. B-Tart. Latrice. Wicked. Who else is in here that I did not see? Miss TLD, honey. Already now I'm in this kitchen. I know that's right. Tasha Love Life. They say Nina's here, Becoming's in here, Sharonda's in here. Merry Christmas to you as well. Say Cheese up in the building. Born a Honey is here. Okay, all right. I see some faces I haven't seen in a while. Thanks for dropping in. Alicia, yes, thank you so much for catching the live. Merry Christmas to you as well. Jeanette, Cheyenne, Nikki up in here, Tam Reed, Kate Blue, Maja. Welcome, you guys. Again, Merry Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to you all. Now, I'm just going to let y'all know and forewarn y'all, I will not be live tomorrow on Christmas. I'm going to take that day off, obviously, to enjoy my family. I hope you guys are able to do the same. Y'all, can you believe it? Christmas is tomorrow. It almost seemed like just last week it was December the 1st. And already, you guys, Christmas is here, and we're almost here, just in about 6 hours or 7 hours, 6 or 5 hours or so, and it'll be over. You know, all that hustle and bustle and stress, and a lot of people take on during the holiday season is getting ready to be over with. And then next week we'll be celebrating the new year coming in, 2026. Can you believe it, you guys? 2026. Next month in January, I will be my 7-year anniversary here on YouTube. It's been a long time, you guys. We have covered so many stories, so much going on. A lot of the moms that we have covered, that what they were doing back then, most of them pretty much are still doing the same thing. Nothing really new, other than Olivia. Olivia's locked up now, and she's constantly doing videos from the jail cell, not literally from the jail cell. Hey, Talisha, not literally from the jail cell, but she has some videos pre-recorded and set to upload on whatever day she chooses. Hey, Sean. Hey, Cece. Hey, Mary Blue. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all my members, my mods, YouTube family. Welcome, everybody. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Uh-oh. Give me just a moment. What's going on? If y'all can hear me, just one moment. Oh. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. I do apologize for that. All right, you guys. Hey, Cancer. You said Liv gonna flee Texas like a thief in the night again. She a pro moving from the problem she creates. Right, say cheese. But I don't think it's hey Black and Bougie. I don't think it's gonna be a thief in the night. She's already announcing that she's leaving. So that, thief in the night means you're not letting anybody know. So yeah, it's not definitely not thief in the night behavior. She's letting us know. So we're gonna get into Olivia. But who I want to get into first is Wineglass. Y'all know we followed Wineglass for a long time. And a few months back, Wineglass started a job, you guys. She went back to work. She works in the healthcare setting. And she works second shift. And Wineglass had announced a while back that she was going to do weekly vlogs. So in this most recent vlog she put up, I don't know when this is, but in the video, she mentions the date of November the 22nd. We're already in December, so sis is clearly behind, but I want to show you guys a couple of pieces in this video, but the part that I want to focus on is where Wineglass talks about, it almost sounds like she's giving up on social media because she said, hey, Sam, Merry Christmas to you. 20 minutes and counting. Okay, girl. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Hey, Fancy. Hey, Trees. And so it sounds like she is giving up on social media because basically it's hard for her to take care of her whole entire house by herself, although she has a man that lives there with her. Take care of the children that she has. How many kids she got? What, 4 kids? She got 4 kids and work a full-time job, okay? Waffle Toaster, what's good, sis? She just can't do it. It's too much. So obviously she's making more money at the job than she is YouTube. So sis said that, keeping up with YouTube is just not what she can do right now. Like she'll put up weekly vlogs, but this particular vlog is already so in this video, Wineglass is cutting the kids' hair. She pretty much does the cutting of the kids' hair, the boys, and she does Malaysia. She has 3 boys and 1 girl if you're new to this channel. And she does pretty much everybody's hair, which I find kind of shocking that the dad doesn't at least cut their hair. Even if Wineglass would have taught him over the years how to, give a good cut. Wineglass doesn't necessarily, I don't think she does like precision cutting. She just does, the basics, okay? So you see her cutting Nayori, that's little Nayori's hair, and we're going to get into the part of the video I want to talk about.
All right, y'all, so we done with Golden Gorilla.
Okay.
Oh, you guys paid for them already?
All right, y'all, so we done with Golden Gorilla. I burnt my forehead, so we done. So I'm finna go home and get stuff done, or probably go to sleep. No, but I really need to do laundry. I got plenty of laundry to do. All right, y'all, so it is Thursday. I started this vlog on Sunday. I can't remember. I think it was the weekend. And y'all, I not did anything. I need to do this laundry. I had been doing laundry in and out, but I really need to get to this laundry.
So I don't know if you guys can see. I'm gonna take my overlay off the screen. Wineglass is now using subtitles in the videos. It may help you guys out because her pronunciation of a lot of words is not great. Okay, so now she's doing subtitles.
My off day, and I'm trying to at least get some stuff decluttered and clean before I go back to work tomorrow. And I'm trying to finish this vlog, y'all, because this vlog is so choppy. It is what it is. This big old laundry basket, and then I got this basket right here to fold. I got 2 loads in this. I got a load in here that I have to get, and then I have a load in here that I have to get, y'all.
Is that her nightgown? Well, damn, Wineglass. Let me see if y'all can see that. I mean, sis, show us your legs without actually showing us your legs, sis. Now, here's my thing with this part of the video. We know Wineglass, along with My Jazzy Life, struggles with laundry. But unlike My Jazzy Life, Wineglass is now working a full-time job, and she works second shift, and she probably works every other weekend because she works in healthcare. I think she works at a hospital. And we've talked about Bay, which is her boyfriend, her baby daddy, the father of her 4 children. We've talked about him in the past and his lack of wanting to be, I don't know, a partner in this relationship. But all I was thinking to myself as I was watching this was, sis, y'all can't come across some type of deal where he washes and folds the clothes while you're at work. So that's at least one less thing that you have to do as far as your duties in keeping your house clean and running your household. Now, I'm going to ask this question, and I don't know if any of you guys may have know the answer if you heard her say before. Does she wash his clothes too? Or is she just washing her clothes and the children's clothes? Because at this point, I would just hope and pray that you're only washing your clothes and the children's clothes and not washing everybody's clothes. I'm just trying to figure out though why she came on this internet and it's giving Jasmine. Y'all remember when Jasmine was on the internet in her nightgown a few months back and opened up her legs and showed us her whole hoo-ha? That's what it was giving. All right, give me just one moment. I think this is one of the parts I want you guys to hear.
Dresser for the boys' room. It's a cheap one. It's like $30. And I got this. Yeah, he can go back in the cage. I got this for $35 on Shein. So, yeah, this is what I was doing. And this is all the laundry. Or like, come on now. Laundry. It's done. And it's pretty big. My thing is I'm gonna put some socks in these these top drawers and put shirts at the bottom. So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
What did she just hold on? But go back. Because I seen what it said on the screen. Let's go back.
And this is all the laundry, or like, come on now. Laundry. It's done. And it's pretty big. Okay. My thing is, I'm gonna put some socks in these these top drawers.
In these top what? Did she say drawers or drawers? Is she pronouncing it how it's spelled? Because here's the thing. We understand, depending on where you are geographically, people say words in the same word, but depending on if you're from the East Coast, West Coast, the South, people say things different, right? Because y'all tease me about saying "ka," okay? We say that in the Midwest, okay? Well, some of us do, maybe not all of us, okay? But anyway, what did she say? What dryer? It's drawers. That's pretty easy to pronounce, I would think, and I'm pretty sure she's heard that word many. It's a difference when you haven't heard a word, or if you don't use that word often. Drawers, she uses that word at least. Is that what it is, Fancy? Hey Plum, she uses that word probably 6 times a day. Go in your drawer and get me this. Go put this in your drawer, right? She uses that word so much by now, at her big age, she should definitely know how to pronounce drawer.
And put shirts at the bottom. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet, far as the kids' clothes with that. I just needed more drawers for them. And
drawers. She said I needed more drawers. I would get it if Wine Glass was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 or 7 years old, and she's pronouncing it like that, because a lot of people haven't corrected the way you actually. I could have, since you 30 something, 30 something. Yes, since by now you should know how to pronounce drawer. Dryers. It's almost like she's saying drapes. Curtains, drapes. It's almost like she's saying drapes. Or maybe she's saying grapes. I was just like, girl, you too old to not know how to pronounce drawer. It's like saying dresser and saying dresser. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like she's saying it how it looks, instead of saying it how it sounds or how it's pronounced. Dryers. Yeah, I don't know, girl. That I tickled when I heard her say that.
I didn't need something that was gonna be $80-$90. So $30 is pretty cheap. So yeah, the other one broke. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get something that's metal this time.
No, Black and Bougie, at this point, I don't think she does that on purpose. I really don't. Because there's a lot of words that she doesn't spell or pronounce correctly. Not just one or two. There's plenty. You can just listen to her have a regular conversation, and she will butcher. If she says 12 words, she's going to butcher 8 of them. I don't think it's on purpose. I think she says it because that's just, no one's never told her how to say it properly. Like, no one's never corrected her.
And I could always just replace these little things in there. Hopefully, we'll see. And it's only $30, so we'll see. I'm done with.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, sis, for the Merry Christmas Cash App. I appreciate that. Thank you.
With the laundry, 12 o'clock, and this boy is still up, and I'm finna go to bed. I'm finna leave it alone. I'm finna get in my bed, y'all. The boys' room, they are asleep, but this is their clothes. I hung everything up that was up there. These are summer clothes. I hung everything up, and these are Nayori, Esme's, and Nayori clothes.
Here's the thing I don't understand about Wine Glass. Why is she always rearranging the clothes? She act like those kids have closets, like one closet full per child worth of clothes. I don't understand what is her obsession with the clothes. Like she's always taking stuff down. I get getting rid, bringing in new stuff. I understand that. I understand decluttering, but why are you always decluttering? Like she declutters every video.
I mean, RJ's, Esme's, and Nayori clothes is how this dresser is looking in here. I got socks in there. This is Esme pajamas, and these are Esme underwears and socks. Nayori knockoff clothes and his regular pajamas.
What is knockoff clothes? Do she mean play clothes? Do they go outside to play? She said Nayori's knockoff clothes. What you talking about? His fake Gucci shirt or his fake, I don't know, FUBU t-shirt? What?
His shirts and his long sleeve t-shirts are in there.
You know what? This is a cute. It's cute, but when you have a bunch of kids, I'm sorry, Nikki, I'm just saying, when you have a bunch of kids, at some point you need to invest money in their bedroom furniture. It would be much cheaper to go ahead and spend $200-300 on a dresser. It would be so much easier. It would be more cost effective instead of buying this, like, I don't know, 2-3 times a year. Because these type of drawers, after so much wear and tear, they're going to start collapsing or start getting bent out of shape, especially if she allows the kids to put stuff in there. They're not going to put it in there as carefully as she may have or will put it in there. So I don't understand why they just don't spend the money when they got the money to spend. Like, let's be honest, nowadays when you go to the furniture store, you can finance a lot of stuff. A lot of these furniture stores got finance companies, and when I say finance, I'm not talking about, you got to go through a big financial institution to get a loan or financing. A lot of these places have they'll take your checking account. Boom, there you go, and you can get you the $1,000-$2,000 credit on some furniture. It's not. I'm telling y'all, nowadays it's not real hard to get the things like it was 20-25 years ago, when all that stuff didn't exist, like especially with the buy now, pay laters and it. So I just don't understand why. Okay, $30. Like I said, it's not raggedy right now because it's brand new. But after so long, they have no credit check for financing for furniture now. Okay, but after so long, it's gonna be raggedy.
I only got one load left. And nothing is in that basket. I didn't even find a remote control to turn that TV down. I don't know what happened to the batteries and stuff, but y'all, it's the next day. Today is Friday, and I'm gonna go take the dog out. I'm already ready, and I'm gonna come back up here and clean the boys' room. Their room is always nasty. I don't know why. It's terrible, y'all. But I did straighten up my room a little bit, and then I'm gonna really try to. I think I'm gonna rearrange.
What was that? Was that base sitting in the room?
I want to do my closet in my room, but we'll see. I don't know why. It's terrible, y'all. But I did straighten up my room.
What was that? Is that Bay or what is that in the corner?
To come back up here and clean the boys' room. Their room is always nasty. I don't know why. It's terrible, y'all. But I did straighten up my room a little bit, and then I'm gonna really try to. I think I'm gonna rearrange my room. I want to do my closet in my room, but we'll see. I'm waiting. But yeah, let me take this dog out. He ready for us. You ready? Ready to go outside?
Is Bay not there? Because if you're getting ready to go to work, how come he can't take the dog out? No, she doesn't say their room. She says her room. As if when we seen that he was real comfy, cozy on that couch when we reacted on her a few months ago. She always referenced that room as her room. She never says our room.
Hey, ready? Okay, here I come. Yeah, I was looking for squirrels over there. Right, Prince? But yeah, let me take this dog out. He ready for us. You ready?
I'm just going to say this. That dog is too big. I know he has anxiety. But what that got to do with him taking that dog outside? We didn't tell him to drive the dog to the dog park. That dog is getting way too big for that pen. Now, it looked like she spent a little money on the pen, right? But she should have got a bigger one so he could grew into the pen. He has gotten too big for this pen. He needs to be able to stretch. He can't even really walk back and forth, walk around in it.
Ready to go outside? Ready? Okay, here I come.
Really, Mocha?
Yeah, I was looking for squirrels over there. Right, Prince? Yeah, so I'm done with this room. My room looks really good right now. It's somewhat clean, so. All right, y'all. So today is Friday. I'm going to end this vlog here. I want to talk about a couple things I want to talk about and touch bases on, just so you guys can know what's going on and stuff. But yeah, I'm on my way home. It's 11:41 at night. It's November the 22nd today, Friday. And I'm sorry, it's Saturday. It's Saturday, so I'm on my way home. I'm gonna go check on these kids. Did you wrap your hair up? She got Malaysia hair done today. Even though I didn't take her, my mom ended up taking her for me. So she got her hair done, and her beautician said her hair is growing so good now. I'm so happy for her. Then you got this little bad boy. I'll show y'all what I got the dog. I got him this. I always give him this. It's like a clean nutrition one, and I always give him one of these on top.
What is one of these? What if somebody is listening to your video and they can't see the video? Like, what is that? Is it what is it?
For his food. And then I give him this. And I had a $20 coupon. So this was bringing up $40, and it's
so you could tell Wine Glass is making more money on this job than she is YouTube, because sis is definitely spending coin. Baby, she spent $40 on this small bag of dog food, which I'm just going to assume this is a good brand of dog food. And that other meat, that the other dog food, the wet dog food, that's expensive too. That's the one they have in the cooler cases when you go into the store, like Walmart and some grocery stores. They'll have it in the cooler cases in the pet section. So she definitely is spending a little coin, baby. She spent probably about $80. She said she got this was $40, but she had a coupon for $20. So $40 for this, and probably $25, $30 for that dog food or the wet dog food. That's like $75. That's a lot of money. Now, I do understand there are dog owners who are very definite about the nutrition they feed their dogs, which is very important. But you could just tell that this work money, she can spend it better than she could that YouTube money.
For all dogs in all stages of life. This was for $40, and I got it for $20. And then this one was for $22. So, and then I got it like a little discount.
could have won money, got her some better drawers.
Told you could be up there. No, we're not getting no movie. No. All right, y'all. I still have not finished this vlog. I washed my hair and everything. I haven't even finished this vlog. This vlog is so overdrawn. Like, yeah. But I really wanted to talk to y'all. I honestly didn't really feel like I wanted to not even address anything, but just say anything. I just really just wanted to just leave everything. I don't know. But I'm going to be honest and real with y'all, okay? Because I always try to be honest and real with y'all, right? So, y'all, you know, 2 of my kids' birthday have passed, and I have not shared it with y'all. I have not shared my birthday. Everybody's birthday has passed. Well, you know, Nayori's birthday already passed, but now we got Malaysia's birthday and Esme's birthday. That is coming up. So this YouTube shit is hard, okay? I ain't even gonna lie. Even when I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to work and take this shit serious, right? I work second shift, so it's really even harder. And I thought it was gonna be easier, but it's not, because I'm not at home all the time. So like if I want to do a nighttime routine, the only nighttime routine is on my one off day, and I be exhausted.
Pause, wine glass. First and foremost, sis, you not telling us that your birthday just passed, your man's birthday passed, the children's birthday passed. You not telling us that, sis, it's okay. Yeah, we didn't even think about it. Like, it's okay. Like, at the end of the day, you telling us everybody in your family's birthday, more so the kids, because, you know, she calls her audience, they're the kids' YouTube aunties, right? No, they're not. They're people who watch your videos. That's it, okay? So you not telling us that y'all birthdays pass, sis, it's okay. Like, we're not mad at you. It's all right. I mean, girl, the people probably weren't going to get you nothing anyway. Hell, people not even shopping for Christmas, okay? You think they going to break the bank for y'all? Now, as far as her saying she thought she could be able to do YouTube and work a full-time job at the same time, most people can do it. It can be challenging, but Wineglass, you have so many other things that you do in that home that your man doesn't help you with. So you don't have time to vlog because you're so busy keeping up with housework that he obviously doesn't. I'm going to be honest with y'all. That would really disturb my spirit, especially knowing that I have to leave the house every day to go to work and you are home, right? The Spectrum family. You are home. You're here. Regardless if you're watching little Esme Lamonte or not, you are here. What does he do? Hell, let's be honest. He could film for you and you could just do the, what do you call that when you talk over the video? You could do that, the voiceover. You could do that. No, scratch that, because, child, he ain't got sense that God gave a goose.
Okay, so, or the kids are gone for the weekend. Usually they be gone for the weekend because baby mom always tend to come get them. And another thing is, too, the reason why I didn't share their birthday, and I'm surprised that nobody...
Wait, hold on. The kids are always gone on the weekend because baby mom come and get them. Since when? Since you started working? Oh, so you mean to tell me on the weekends that you got to work, he can't even sit and watch the kids all day because now, you know, school, they're out of school on the weekends, right? So you mean to tell me Bay can't even watch the kids on the weekend because he'll have them all way? It's his anxiety, huh? You see how she caters to this man? Now you got the mama coming to get the children on the weekends, more than likely the weekend that she works, so he doesn't have to deal with them all day long. Baby, a mess.
Well, I knew that nobody was going to pay attention to it because I figured out who was really commenting negative stuff. I figured out who it is, one or two or maybe three people, and I figured it out.
What are you talking about? You figured out what? You figured out. So wait a minute. You didn't mention the kids' birthdays because you got negative comments, and you figured out who those negative comments are coming from? How did you do that? What, you tapped into somebody's IP address? How did you do that? How do you got time to seek out who's leaving negative comments when you don't have time to film and upload videos?
I already figured out who it was, and I was just like, wow, you know, because at first I'm like, I didn't think that I had all these spam comments or whatever, but that's what it is. It's spam comments, but it is a face behind it that the person who is doing it knows a little bit more than anybody I ever expressed anything to. Because some stuff I do keep off the internet because basically this channel here is for just me as a struggling mom. I struggle with 4 kids. We have ADHD.
Wait, why are you struggling with 4 kids and you have a live-in boyfriend who is the father of the 4 children? Why wouldn't you say we're a struggling couple? Do y'all see how she knows Wineglass knows she's a single mom. Although she got live-in ping, okay? She knows that she is a single mom. Like, she has this man in the house, but she acts as if she's there by herself. Now, I guess that's a good thing, right? Because in the event that he leaves, it's not like she'll be like Olivia all effed up in the game because she's been doing everything on her own anyway. But it's her saying, I struggle with 4 kids when you call this man your husband, which he's not, but that's what you call him. And he lives there. So why would you be struggling? Shouldn't he be helping?
And I just like to show my raw reality of how I struggle and how I get out of it. How do I motivate people to keep going? That's my whole motive of this channel. And I've been telling y'all so many times, like, I've been trying to be positive in everything, and it's been hard, especially when I know who is behind the negative comments. So you'll assume that I have 50 negative people that don't like me, 50 people that's commenting negatively towards.
Wineglass, sis, you don't even get 50 views. This video right here was put out a few days ago. She don't even got 500 views on it. It was put out like 3-4 days ago. She don't even got 500 views on it. So with 50 comments, what I think she was insinuating is somebody in her personal life, either somebody she know or somebody Bae know. Probably one of Bae's baby mamas is the one who's commenting negativity on her channel. I don't think she's necessarily saying it's the people. I believe she's saying, or she's insinuating, that it's somebody close to them.
It's me that does not like me, but it's really in reality it's one person with multiple accounts, or it's 2 people or 3 people with multiple accounts that make it look like it's more than one, and they having conversations together or having conversations with another, their fake account to make it look like it's more than one, more than 50 people commenting.
Wineglass, we're trying to figure out why you took the time to work your brain to even try to figure out who's competent. All you gotta do is block or delete. Every time, just block and delete it. That's all you gotta do.
They hate me, right? So I got to the bottom of that. So I was just like, you know what? I don't want nobody to stop me from that. You know, I don't want to be negative. Like, I'm done with the negative, messy stuff. It's not, I don't have to prove anything to nobody. And this YouTube streets are rough as it is. You know what I mean? You got people that's going to react off of you, and it is what it is. I personally do not look at the reactors at all. Like, I mean, I don't. Let's just put it like that. They can say whatever they want to, but I never look at it. But it's just this one.
Imagine driving in your car at night. I don't know if sis is going to work, coming from work, or she just out, right? Imagine saying, let me finish this video. And out of all the things that you could be thinking about, or all the things that all the type of conversations that you could have, little car conversation with your audience, you're talking about reaction videos. I'm going to be honest with you, this first time Wineglass been in the break room in forever, right? Yesterday, I just decided to go over there and check on her. I said, damn, I ain't heard from Wineglass in a minute. And I seen this video. But she hasn't been posting regularly. Like, it's been like 2-week spans. So, out of all the things to talk about, this is what you're talking about? This is what I say when these girls don't have anything else going on. She's another person that is and she's not as obsessed, but has obsessive traits. Let me say it like that. When it comes to this social media thing, she definitely benefited from going back to work.
A person that's not even close to us, but I know who's doing it. That's doing the negative hate comments or whatever. So now that I put that behind me, I'm just struggling now to come up with a consistent schedule of posting on YouTube. Now, I stopped posting so much of my life, period. I stopped doing it, period. I started not posting my kids, and I didn't even post their birthdays. And in my back of my mind, I'm thinking like, I got like a whole bunch of people that's just doing too much. I'm just tired of it, tired of the fighting. Because it's like I'm fighting somebody I don't know. But now,
who are you fighting? First and foremost, Wineglass, you stop posting your kids as much. Nobody told you to get on this internet and give us your children's medical diagnosis. No one asked you to do that. That's the thing. You guys don't know how to keep the boundaries as where they need to be. Y'all overstep boundaries so much, y'all have normalized doing that. And then when you get the criticism and the questions and the from the people, now you like, oh, you guys are bullying me and you're leaving negativity. I mean, sis, think about it. Unless you're doing a video to actually help people with your children's diagnoses, that's kind of different, right? Because people look to see if there's other moms or other dads out there dealing with the same thing they're dealing with. Sis, your content never reflected any of that. You telling us about your children's diagnoses didn't help anybody. Hell, I mean, it sounds like it's not even helping you, right? So you putting all your children's business out there, it's not like you're over here making tons and tons of money on social media and it's profitable to you and your family. Girl, you had to go back to work because you weren't making any money on social media.
That I know who it is. It's just like, it's really not, you know what I mean? It's not worth it. Like, honestly, I try my best to be positive as it is, and it'd be hard when you have that one thing. So that's what I really wanted to come on here and talk to y'all about. And I have another thing I want to talk to y'all about too, because I've been going through some health issues as far as myself.
She said, I've been going through some health issues as far as myself. Well, sis, when you said, I am going through some health issues, we just assumed you're talking about you. So the fact that you said, I've been going through some health issues as far as myself, I'm not understanding why you said it like that. Because when you said, I have been going through some health issues, again, we're going to assume you're talking about yourself.
So I went to the doctor and I'm thinking I have PCOS or whatever. I got my blood work done and everything. And my blood work indicated that my liver is damaged really bad. And I don't know if it's from those supplements, not even supplements, but those pills that I was taking. I don't know if that was from the cause of it.
Wait, you got liver damage? From what? You know what, Wine Glass? I'm going to tell you something, sis. Now, I ain't no doctor, okay? Far from it. But it sounds like to me, I don't think it got a lot to do with supplements. It got alcohol is one, okay? Alcohol can definitely damage your liver, okay? All those pills that you love to ingest in your body because you like to make it, you like to always feel like you're sickly or your kids are sickly. So taking pills like that, and I'm just going to say unnecessarily, yeah, it could probably affect your liver, sis.
So I've been dealing with that. I can't drink soda. I can't drink juice. I can't drink nothing sugar at all. Not even eat anything sugar. So I have to stay on a water diet for 2 weeks and then they're going to retest me. But I just been struggling, y'all, with that, like, honestly. So I did buy me some fruit because I want to make some pineapple water. You know, you can make some pineapple water because sometimes I struggle about the taste of water. I don't know why.
You said the doctor told you to stay away from sugary things. Fruit has a lot of sugar in it, sis. So I don't know if I would make pineapple water. But go ahead, sis. Do what you gotta do.
But yeah, and that's what I really want to tell y'all, that I've been struggling with that. So I know my liver. I just pray and hope my liver go back to whatever is going on with it. So my doctor said I could just be very dehydrated, and I don't know. I don't know for sure what's wrong with me. I have to go back and do some more testing. And I don't know if it's from those pills that caused me to have my liver. My liver is inflamed or whatever, is liver damaged or whatever. But it can heal itself. So I got to stay away from sodas. That's my bad thing. Sodas and juices, like.
Oh my God, this lady is so exhausting. You said when you're on psych meds, you're supposed to get blood work done often. The fact that she's getting blood work done now is alarming. It's the fact that whoever was prescribing her the psych meds all this time is just now doing blood work. Me personally, that's more alarming.
I do not like water. I don't know why. I would drink water, but water at work is nasty. I don't know why, but I force myself to drink it because I'm like, this is what I have to do. I can't, you know, my kids only have one mom, and it's me. And they don't have nobody else. You know what I mean? They only have me. They have their daddy also. But what I'm saying is they don't have another mother. I'm the only mom. They don't have nobody else. I'm their.
Girl, she has no faith in the boyfriend. She knows just as well as we all have said, that man is not going to take care of those kids. In the event, if something happens to her, those kids will more than likely go with her mother or his mother. And he more than likely is going to go stay back with his mama. The same way he did when they got put out of that apartment. He ran over there to stay with his mama, who looks to have already a house full of people living in it already. Understand that your children only have one mother. That is true. But if you've been with this guy since you were a teenager, and he is the father of all your children, shouldn't you have just a little bit more confidence in with this man, that in the event that something happens to you, that he will be able to handle it? It's the fact that she has no confidence. You know why? Because he does nothing right now. So she's more than likely like, hell, this ninja don't do nothing now, so he damn sure ain't gonna do nothing if I leave this earth with my children. But that's your fault, Wineglass, because you basically have created this environment for him not to do anything. Okay? That's why her stomach's so big, liver issues. Yeah, Zeta, that's true. That could be it. Ooh, I didn't even think about that, Zeta. And in no way am I mocking that, because that obviously that's a serious health issue. So in no way am I mocking that, but you can definitely tell that she's concerned, and she needs to be concerned. You know, me personally, I think it has a lot to do with all that drinking. Because Wineglass likes to, she likes to drink that beer. I don't know what else she drinks, but she definitely liked to sip on that beer with that boyfriend of hers. Sean said, this is not surprising. This is the same woman that was taking her meds with wine. Exactly. That's what I was thinking too, Zeta. Yeah. Now that you say that, Zeta, that makes a lot of sense, girl. I didn't even think about that. I forgot about her stomach. She was on live a few weeks ago drinking a glass of wine while taking her meds. Oh, wow. So, yeah. Sometimes you have to learn the hard way, unfortunately.
Only mom. So I'm going to make sure I try to take care of my health as the best as I can. And I would never thought that, my liver would be inflamed. My mom told me I need to go get a second opinion and see what's really going on. And she did tell me that taking like herbal substance or stuff like that is causing a lot of people to have liver damage. So hopefully that's what it is. I don't know, but I just been struggling, y'all. I've been struggling. I have not been motivated. I have not want to post. I don't even want to vlog. Like, it's not that it's crazy, because it's not that I don't want to vlog because I want to quit YouTube. It's because I'm unmotivated, and I just be like, I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? And I love doing YouTube, and and I feel like the negative comments one really deter me from making a lot of videos, but also me going through so much of this, my health issues, and just too much. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing. They kill me always saying they love YouTube. When you love doing something, you do it, right? You never make excuses for what it is that you love to do. You just constantly do it, right? And you're right, Miss Destiny. YouTube is not for everybody. And especially in the capacity that they do it, it can become overwhelming, right? And I'm not going to say for as long as she's been doing it, but like, for instance, like a Jasmine and Olivia, these ladies have been putting their business out here on the internet for years and years and years. And I don't know I'm shocked they've lasted as long as they have doing this, okay? So it's not that she loves YouTube. She found something that she could do that didn't take a lot of thought. That's what she loves. She thought she could make good money like the people she follows on social media. When she found out that she could not, she went to plan B. And I'm going to tell you, it wasn't her really, because Wineglass really don't want to work. She wants to sit at home and be a stay-at-home mom, okay? Because she likes to mother her children. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to tell you who told her to go to work. That ninja of hers. He told her You got to bring the money. You got to help me. See, that's how he made it sound. You got to help me pay these bills. And that YouTube ain't YouTubing. I'm pretty sure he is about 60% of the reason she decided to go work a job. Which I'm not saying that she shouldn't, because let's be honest, she should have. Because she wasn't making the money she thought she was going to make. She probably more than likely would have never been able to do that. Because again, like Miss Pettis said, YouTube is not for everybody. Everybody can't get on here and vlog their lives. And let's be honest, y'all, a lot of what folks got going on in their lives, people don't really care nothing about it. And not only that, the whole vlogging your life thing is oversaturated. It's oversaturated. And a lot of the girlies are not even watching. If they're watching vlogs, they're watching lifestyle vlogs. People traveling and things of that nature. Where is she? All she do is travel to the store and back. That's it. She don't do nothing else. So people struggling with their kids, like people are not really into the struggle. They'll watch it for the drama of it, but to really get into some content that could possibly help you and give you some ideals, because let's be honest, y'all, life is not perfect, but everybody's life is not in the toilet, okay? And getting on this internet, you would think that everybody is living downtrodden, okay? And everybody is not living downtrodden. There are some people that are living quite well. And I'm not saying people are rich. There are people who are not considered rich, but are living comfortably because they live within their means.
I'm already working. There's too much. I don't want to deal with it. I don't know. Maybe because I'm running away from it. But I'm going to still try to push it through. So my goal is to come back stronger and harder after this video and do 2 vlogs a week and do shorts every day, because that is my goal. I still love to do content. I love to share my raw reality and to give other moms that's struggling, you know, a peace of mind or motivation, because like this time now, I don't want to do nothing. I haven't been on YouTube. I haven't did nothing but read my books and try to be, you know, have peace. And I feel like a lot of times people, the couple people that make those fake comments, I think they want chaos in your life. And then when I'm like, I don't want to fight the chaos no more. I just want to be peace. I don't want nobody to interrupt my peace. And that's the only thing I feel like. I feel like if I get back on this YouTube channel, it's going to be nothing but drama, and I don't want to deal with it. You know what I mean? But my passion is YouTube.
Your passion is not YouTube, Wine Glass. Your passion is not YouTube, because if it was your passion, you would passionately still do it. You do YouTube because it became easy for you. It's just that YouTube is not your passion. Stop saying that, because it's not.
Love to come on and show my raw reality to y'all. I love to look back at it and show y'all that my raw reality is like everybody else.
No, it's not. I'm not saying there are not women out there that got grown-ass men living with them and not contributing to the household. I'm not saying that isn't happening, but I guarantee you that's not happening to a lot of the girls in 2026, okay? And Wine Glass, myself in the YouTube break room, baby, what is raw reality? Please stop saying that. Just say I'm sharing my reality, because if it's yours, then yes, sis, it's raw, because it's authentically yours. Stop saying raw reality. It doesn't make sense, sis. Just say I am sharing my reality with the girl. Bye. God dang it. Bye. Oh my God, that girl, baby, she need to go to school. Girl, don't focus on YouTube. Focus on knowing how to articulate at your big grown ass age. You talk like you 7. Good gracious. I don't get it. And I understand learning disabilities and all that, you know, but you would have thought as long as she been living, she would have learned how to live with that disability if that's what she has. I don't know what she has, okay? But her health issue, she needs to be more concerned about her health than her passion of YouTube. Child, a mess. Wineglass is a mess. No, what Wineglass thought was going to happen, that's because she paid Peach and she paid this one. She paying all over YouTube. What she thought was going to happen, that she was going to wake up one morning and 50,000 people were going to be following her and she was going to be getting them 10,000 plus a month plus checks, and it never happened, right? She watched Peach over there living and she thought that was going to happen. She seen Jasmine getting a YouTube check every month and she thought this girl was over there paying a company. She was over there paying a company to help promote her channel, and it wasn't even beneficial or financially beneficial because she wasn't even paying the type of money that she could pay or could pay the company and still have somewhat of a check left over for her. So the best thing that Wineglass did was go back to work. And it's okay, sis. Sometimes just watch social media. You don't necessarily got to be a part of it. And let's be honest, if her one work check is not enough, then tell that ninja to get up off his duff and go find him a job. Okay? All right. Jelly Jar was sold a dream. Exactly. And let's be honest, I'm not mad at Peach. Because, I mean, shit, Wineglass was the sucker and Peach licked. It's just that simple, y'all. It's just that simple. Can't get mad. Can't get mad at the hustler. You got to get mad at yourself for getting hustled. And not to say that whatever Peach could teach her wouldn't have been able to help her, but Wineglass got to know what to do with the content. And Wineglass doesn't have that personality. She doesn't have that magnetic personality that just draws people to her. She don't have that. I can't watch her. She's boring, lucky to get reactions. Exactly. All right, y'all. All right, let's move on. All right, so we're going to get into Liv's life real quick, y'all. Liv put up a video. I don't know if this is the last video from the Clank, from behind the walls of the Clank. I don't know what's going on over here. I agree, Black and Bougie. I agree. No, she's not Woo Honey. She's not charismatic at all. Hey, Isis. I'm not sure how many more videos there are. I'm just going to assume that Olivia put up enough content to get her to the end of Vlogmas. I think, what's today's date? The 24th? I believe Olivia has at least 7 more videos. I'm pretty sure she does. I think she has about 7 more videos. And more than likely probably after January 1 or January 2, we're not going to see any more videos. That's a high probability. I don't know. Okay. But let's get into this video. Olivia says here that she's throwing away all her kids' stuff and she's moving far, far away. Let's find out where she's moving to.
Hey, what's up?
Hiya. Yeah.
Hey, y'all. Yeah. So I'm folding clothes. And, yeah. I know. How long her hair is getting.
Someone asked CC asked who's uploading Olivia's video. No one is physically uploading her videos. Behind the scenes it's called backstage. For YouTube content creators, you can set the video to upload itself. It's systematically. Systematically, you can set the video to upload itself. So she just staged all her videos to upload on a certain date at a certain time. And you can do it for days in advance, weeks in advance.
Today was wash day. So her hair looks the way it looks. But anyway, it's late. It's like 11 something. And I'm trying to get all the clothes folded. So get up, Mama, so I can fold. I gotta continue folding, my love. It's so sad because I'm not gonna cry.
Oh, you're right, Marky. It was Kaylani's birthday was yesterday. Yes, Kaylani's birthday was yesterday. I wonder if Sloppy Joe did send her a gift. Y'all notice Olivia gone, and so is he. Y'all notice that? How come we don't have any more? This How I Met Olivia. Breaking down the real reason me and Liv's life not together. How come we not getting any more of those videos? Soon as she go down to the claim, he didn't shut his mouth. Y'all notice that? I'm starting to think this was some type of skit. She probably told him, like she told Zolo, I'm going to help you grow your channel so you can make money and then split bread with me. She probably put him up on Tia, how she scammed them people back in August in Florida. And she basically probably told him, peep this. More than likely, and again, this is an assumption, that probably all was staged. So she could have enough drama because she knew she was getting ready, more than likely was getting ready to go to jail. So she more than likely stayed. And then she probably put him up on game to get him to get a channel monetized to help him out too. Baby, she quit for helping the ninjas, but the ninjas don't do nothing for her.
It's so sad because I'm folding, Robin, Ryan, and Christian stuff, and I'm actually going to get rid of everything that's theirs because I'm moving. Well, I'm going to jail. Then I'm moving. I'm amidst it all. I'm moving, and yeah, money.
So where y'all think she moving to? Because she's not saying that she's moving far away. She says she's moving. And she's stating, obviously, she's more than likely going to move when she gets out of jail, which she's saying 6 months, right? So she's saying in this video, she's going to go ahead and get rid of their clothes because by the time she gets out, they may have grown out of the clothes. So do y'all think she's going back to Florida? Baby, I know Florida's sick of her ass.
And I don't know the next time I'm going to see them. The next time I see them, they'll have grown out of everything that I have. So there's no point in keeping it. But it's still hard. Like stuff like this, I'm going to keep. This is Christian's. How I wish I could hug him. But I'm going to keep that. Give it to AJ. AJ can have it. I'm going to keep like a couple things here and there. But for the most part, I'm getting rid of everything that's theirs because going to jail for 6 months and then in 6 months they'll have outgrown everything. You know what I mean? And I'm moving, like I said, after that. And yeah, just by the time I get around them, I'll just buy them all new stuff, What, baby? But it's hard.
You're going to buy them all new stuff? I mean, they could have had new stuff, girl. I mean, Gerard or Nisha could have went to the mall and got them some things if you would have, paid your portion of the child support. It's her saying that she's going to get rid of all their stuff because by the time she get out, they would have outgrown it. It's almost like she didn't want to take the burden of packing up their stuff because they don't live with her. To me, that's more like what she should have said. Like, these kids don't live with me, and when I move, they won't be coming with me, and they more than likely won't be there anytime soon after I move. So what's the point of keeping these clothes? This is the same reason why she didn't do anything special with them prior to going to jail. Yes, Ashley Bashley. She's already actually in jail. This is why she didn't do anything special with them prior to her going into jail, because she don't feel like it's worth it. I think secretly she feels like, and she won't publicly say this because it goes against everything she says, but I think she feels like the kids are choosing, and it's not so much their choosing because the courts told them they have to live there, but I feel like she feels like they have chose Gerard and Nisha over her. Again, Olivia's mind is so twisted, she would think things like that. And I'm not saying that she doesn't love them, but maybe this situation has pushed her to the point where she said, you know what? I'm going to just let him raise them. And I'm going to raise these ones that I have control over. Because she doesn't have control over those kids. Anytime you think she resents them, anytime Gerard can say she can't get them, and she'll get on the internet and hoop and holler and cry about it, but she never pushes the issue in court. And I think the reason the reason why she never pushed the issue in court, because she had the issue of not paying child support. So even if she would have taken him to court to push the issue of him refusing her visitation time, from what she states, it would have brought up the fact that she's behind on child support. And I think Olivia in her mind was feeling like, well, if don't nobody say anything, we're going to act like it ain't even existing. It don't even exist. Long as don't nobody mention it. So her giving those clothes away is essentially, in my opinion, is wiping her hands of that situation.
Hard.
Mine.
It's all so hard.
Mine.
I'm gonna make it through.
Mine.
Definitely gonna make it through.
Oh.
Baby, you gotta get up so mommy can finish folding. I'm trying to fold so we can go night-night.
No.
But yeah, I have a couple more days, and I'm catching what the kids had. By the way, the kids are so much better. Do you see her? Look at her. She was so sick.
Mine.
My baby's doing so much better. But I think
now we know the real reason why Olivia decided to get pregnant in the middle of a child custody battle. Because I really feel like Olivia knew deep down it's one of two things. Either she knew that she was going to lose those kids, or she felt like if I can't have him, then he can have those kids. It's one of those two things. Because I never understood why this lady, I'm not saying she can't have sex. I'm not saying that. But I never understood why she thought it was a good idea to get pregnant with AJ in the middle of a custody battle. All the stuff that she had going on with the three oldest. And then she turns around and gets pregnant with Kaylani. I also feel like she did that too to replace the fact that she didn't have her other three. Because she wanted to still feel like a mother. And the only way she feels like a mother is if she has children in her possession.
they gave it to me. It's okay though. I gotta get this done.
Yeah,
Because I only have a couple more days and then have to go to jail. So I'm trying to get everything done. Yeah. Anyway, let me get this done. Come on, baby. Move out the way. Up, 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 up. Hold on, guys. Honey, don't judge me. Okay, I'm packing. Don't judge me. Currently packing right now. Against each other. And just going through a lot of emotions. You know, I recently told you guys that I'm gonna get an AB as soon as I can. And now that you guys know what's going on and stuff, that I'm going to jail and whatnot, I hope it makes more sense to you, like why my plans have changed. And I can't really explain much more to you, but I have to do what's best for me and my children. And I can't think anymore with my heart when it comes to stuff. I have to be logical. And I know a lot of people, I know like a lot of y'all don't understand right now, but you will with time, okay? Like I said, have a beautiful holiday season. I love y'all. I will see you guys when I see you. I'll be seeing you, okay? Yeah, my body's trying to get sick still. I'm just going through a lot, but it's okay. I want to remember this. I want to remember this pain. I want to remember this difficulties, this struggle. That way, when I look back on it, I'll be like, damn, I was really going through it and I made it out. Like, if I can make it out of absolute nonsense bullshit, like I did something. If I can make it out of that, y'all can make it out of anything. All right? I remember that. I love you guys. Stay up.
A mess. It's the fact that she keeps showing. Like I told you guys, I would have gave y'all one video. I'm going to jail. Bye. And y'all wouldn't see me anymore. It's her. Like, I get the video equals coin, but you're repeating the same thing in every video. Now, as far as the whole pregnancy thing, obviously, if she's pregnant, she didn't get an AB before she went to jail, because you can't get an AB in the state of Texas. I don't know if any of the surrounding states, Louisiana, Oklahoma, I don't know if you could go there and get an AB, because I didn't look that information up. So I don't know. But it's her talking about this AB. And if she's pregnant, more than likely, if she is pregnant, when she gets out, she'll be about ready to birth the baby. And, I don't know. They might let her go early because she is pregnant. I don't know. Like I said, y'all, we've been hearing stories of women getting locked up being pregnant. Y'all know we talked about that lady that flew from New York to Tamarack, Florida to unalive that lady that was messing around with her baby daddy. It wasn't even her man. She hadn't even had the baby yet. She was still pregnant with the baby. And then now we got this newest situation with, let me see here. The Romika Meeks situation. Another situation where a woman is going to jail for unaliving the other woman. This woman happened to be the other baby mother and pregnant, and wanting to get out of jail because she's pregnant. My thing is, you committed the crime while pregnant, then sis, you gonna have to sit in jail while pregnant for the crime you committed. It's just that simple. Let's get into it, you guys.
We're gonna see people for the rest of your life, bitch. You know we got it on us. We've been quiet for too long, bitch. We've been quiet too long. You pussy ass nigga. You steady ass nigga. We're gonna see people for the rest of your life, bitch. That's all that bitch hollering, bitch. You pussy ass nigga. You should have told.
So that's the baby daddy. That's Carlos. Okay? This is the baby father that the two women share. The one that's Romika, who's unalive, and Cordasia, Holly is what she goes by. The other baby mama who has a 7 month old with him and currently is also pregnant. Now, the child that Romika and Carlos shared, I believe that little boy is about 7.
Who the fuck we know? What the fuck about?
We've been following this case closely from the very beginning, and now things are starting to take a different turn. What began as a courtroom update quickly turned into a moment that raised even more questions about tension, emotions, and how far this case could go. What stood out today wasn't just what happened before the judge, but what unfolded after, a confrontation outside the courtroom, emotions boiling over, and law enforcement stepping back in. A short hearing was held today in the Romika Meach case. During the session, attorneys representing Quadasia Holly Johnson requested that she be released from custody, citing her pregnancy among their reasons. The judge denied the request, and she remains in custody. After the hearing concluded, people were escorted out of the courtroom in stages. The Holly family and their supporters were led out first, followed by Romika Meach's family and supporters, many of whom wore pink as a sign of solidarity. According to accounts from the scene, tensions escalated in the hallway and outside the courthouse. An exchange of words took place between members of both families, with Carlos also present. It was alleged that there had been verbal taunting inside the courtroom, which continued after everyone exited. The situation then turned physical, leading to a brief altercation. As a result, Carlos and another individual connected to the Romika Meach's family were handcuffed and escorted back into the courthouse by authorities. At this time, no official statement has been released regarding charges related to the incident. Watch this.
That nigga walked out and started fucking with my brother. We gonna see what for the rest of your life, bitch. We gonna see me for the rest of your life, bitch. You know we got it on us. We been quiet for too long, bitch. We been quiet too long. You pussy ass nigga. You steady ass nigga. We gonna see me for the rest of your life, bitch. That's all that bitch Holly, bitch. You pussy ass nigga. You should have told her who the fuck we know.
You know what's so sad about all of this situation? Holly, the girl that's in jail right now, the other baby mama, the one who unalived Romika, had never met this woman in person. She had never met her in person. The day this incident happened was the first time she had saw her in person. And she's claimed that she's licensed to carry, but Holly is from Wisconsin. This happened in Chicago. So she's licensed to carry in the state of Wisconsin, but she used the weapon in the state of Illinois. So I don't know about the gun laws between Illinois and Wisconsin, but that's also in. So initially, if you guys don't know about the story, initially when this happened, Holly was detained and then released the same day. They just recently went and arrested her a few weeks ago and charged her with first-degree murder.
Boy, they just beat the white shit off. Yeah, you gonna see pink for the rest of your life, bitch. You should have told Holly who the fuck we was. We've been too quiet here. This is a real trouble, bitch. You confused. You know exactly who the fuck we are. You ruined that girl's life and you killed my sister, bitch.
And I agree with her. Carlos, basically, that's what's happened. A lot of people feel like Carlos needs to be locked up as well. Because it was said when this altercation happened between Carlos, Romika, and Holly, that Carlos had Romika in a headlock. I feel like Carlos antagonized the situation. I really do. We don't know if he called for Holly. Again, this is allegedly. I don't know if he called for Holly to get the gun because she went into the car to grab it. So she didn't have it on her. She went into her car to retrieve it. So that means you had to turn your back on Romika, meaning Holly, to retrieve the weapon. How was she a threat when you had to turn your back away from her? And I agree. Holly's life is ruined. Her life is ruined. Romika's is no longer. Her life is gone. No longer. The only person that's walking free is Carlos. Yes, he just got detained here, but he probably was out the same day, if not the next day.
Get it, man. You doing with your bitch ass, boy? Right there. Oh.
So, this is a very sad case. So much going on. I really feel like a lot of it has to do with jealousy. But at the end of the day, all over a man. And Carlos is going to do just like the other guy in the situation with the lady from New York who flew to Florida to unalive that lady. Carlos is going to do just like that guy. He's going to move on and continue on with another woman and probably have more children. And Holly is going to be sitting in jail if she gets convicted for a very long time, if not her entire life, remaining of her life, for this ninja. Romika is no longer here. She can't raise her son. At least Holly can still potentially see her children if somebody brings them to the prison so she can see them. Romika will never lay eyes on her child. But all of this over a ninja. That's basically for everybody. I agree, Woo Honey. I definitely do feel that. I don't understand how and again, y'all, I'm just going off the context of the stories, the different stories. I don't understand why Holly felt intimidated in any way. You had the man. I don't believe him and again, this is allegedly. I don't believe him and Romika were in any type of romantic relationship. They definitely had some beef, right? But Holly was coming from his house. Romika wasn't coming from his house. Holly was coming from his house with their child and the one that's in her belly. Romika allegedly was coming from, or apparently, was coming from dropping her son off at school, who was a block away from where he lives at. Yeah, that's true. When Holly ended Romika's life, in a way, she ended hers too. When you dig a grave for someone else, dig one for yourself too. And you know what? To your point, Woo Honey, what I feel like is so unfortunate about this situation. Apparently, there was supposed to be some type of restraining order on Romika to Holly, but Romika never got served a restraining order from my understanding. And I don't know why it makes me feel like that maybe Carlos influenced Holly to get a weapon. Again, right, all these things are alleged, Mary Blue. It's just my thoughts. I don't know any of these people. I'm basically going off the information that's been presented on the internet. Some of the things coming from family members of Romika. There's been a family friend that I seen a video from Holly's side that came and spoke. The people who know the true story, obviously, unfortunately, Romika, who can't speak her part, unfortunately, Holly and Carlos. But to your point, Woo Honey, That is so true. And it's the fact that you hear her saying when this all happened, because bystanders was in the vicinity, because this was early in the morning, during school drop-off time. So y'all know that's rush hours, Monday through Friday. It was during the week. And you hear Holly saying, once the bystanders come and start crowding around the scene, you hear her saying, I'm licensed to carry, as if she felt like it was okay to do what she did. She kept how I'm licensed to carry. Romika had a restraining order against him. So at the end of the day, it all boils down to one man between two women. And it has a lot to do with that pillow talking. More than likely, I'm just going to say more than likely, I can't confirm or deny this. This is just my assumption. Carlos was probably over there pillow talking with Holly. Make it, if he despises or did despise Romika, again, allegedly, if he did, the same, I'm going to assume, hatred that he could have had for Romika, now Holly has inherited it. Like, how do you have any hate for this lady when you never physically had even seen this lady in person? Whatever beef Carlos or Romika got, they have a 7-year-old child. It's been marinating for years. I don't know how long Holly's been messing with Carlos, but their child is like the one that's alive is 6 or 7 months, maybe 8 months old, and then she's currently pregnant. But I really feel like Holly started inheriting the hatred, I'm going to assume, is again, this is an assumption because I'm not in Carlos's head, that he more than likely had for Romika. She inherited that. Like, how you got the same beef for Romika when whatever Carlos and Romika, there's history. I really feel like he kind of cultured this environment, this hostile environment between Romika and Holly. And look what it ended up. Unfortunately, Romika is no longer with us. Holly is sitting in jail. More than likely, she's not going to get out because that girl from New York, who unalived the lady in Florida, she was pregnant too, about 6 weeks or so when she did this. She never got out either. This probably going to happen to Holly too. That's what I mean, Fancy, that's what it feels like. Like it's very tragic. It's a very unfortunate situation. Holly's more than likely not getting out. She had her chance when the Chicago PD let her go the day this happened. Now, apparently, Holly family has a little money, from my understanding, from what I hear on the internet. I don't know when you say a little coin. I don't know what the family background is, but apparently the family has a little coin, so maybe they can get her a good attorney and help. I don't know, but at this point, it's a shame. Like, at this point, this lady should be thinking about her baby registry, but now she got to find a good attorney. Like, there's other things that Holly should be thinking about. Romika should still be dropping her son off at school and picking him up, or whatever the arrangement was. But unfortunately, that little boy is now living with his grandmother, which is Romika's mother, and his first Christmas without his mommy is so tragic. So tragic. Sad all the way around. Oh, Lord have mercy, y'all. I just don't understand it. Like, you see this far too often. You see these women crashing out with other women for the sake of these men. and you just be like, girl, you got children. Like, mama, what's going on, baby? Think about your children. It's like all they think about is the hatred they have for this, the old girlfriend or the other baby mama. You got all this hatred when if y'all would just sit and think for a moment, the one thing we do have in common is this ninja. He is the reason why you and I even have a conversation. Because this man is the glue between us two. Because I got a child with him, you got a child with him. So why am I beefing with you when we really need to be peeping this ninja? The jealousy is very dangerous. It is. It's sad. The chick was unstable and picked me to begin and never should have been allowed to carry. She is why people want to take the rest of stable people's Second Amendment right away. Yeah, I agree with you, B. I definitely agree. She was being smart about their matching outfits for Thanksgiving. Yeah, girl, just sad. Just real sad. All right, y'all. That's my time, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Oh, Lord, you guys, just a few more days left and the 2025 will be over, okay? And we are embarking on a new year. I want to wish you guys a very Merry Christmas. I hope you get whatever you were wanting, or if you're just spending Christmas alone, I hope your Christmas is just as bright as you are, okay? All right, you guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. Again, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And so what you love. Bye.